The ancient Stoic philosophers of Greece and Rome devised timeless principles for achieving inner peace. Their wisdom guides mastering the art of letting go, caring less about unimportant matters, and accepting life's inevitabilities with grace. Stoicism teaches that by living in harmony with nature, focusing inward on our attitudes, envisioning adversity, reframing perspectives, welcoming what comes our way, and contemplating mortality, we can reduce needless turmoil over issues outside our control. These powerful practices allow us to conserve energy for what truly matters most. And you can see, long before our modern-day challenges, some brilliant chaps known as the Stoics lived their lives based on principles that, believe it or not, can teach us how to master the art of not giving too much care. Isn't it ironic that ancient wisdom can guide our smartphone-filled, caffeine-driven lives? If you've ever found yourself scrolling through social media, sighing at the pressures of today's world, wondering why you can't just let things go, or simply wanting to care a tad bit less about every little thing, then you, my friend, are in the right place. This video will explore simple yet profoundly transformative 13 Stoic principles. Principles so refreshing they might just be the antidote to the chaos that is 21st century life, to care less about trivialities, let go of fruitless resistance, and gain the inner freedom of acceptance. By following this ancient wisdom, we can relieve suffering and live fuller, more purposeful lives aligned with nature's grand design. And hey, if you want to be the first to uncover more pearls of wisdom like these, go on and smack that notification bell and subscribe. What's the worst that could happen? Do you gain some wisdom? I challenge you, dare you even, to take that step. Welcome to the enlightening world of Stoicism, where old meets new, and where we get schooled in the art of keeping calm and carrying on. Now, shall we dive in? 1. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, teaches us a valuable lesson. Focus on what you can control. In a world filled with uncertainty and chaos, this principle serves as a guiding light, reminding us to channel our energy into areas where we have power: our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. Consider a rainy Tuesday morning scenario. You've meticulously prepared the perfect cup of tea, envisioning a moment of tranquility amidst the chaos of daily life. But just as you're about to indulge, your mischievous cat knocks it over, leaving a mess in its wake. In that moment, the old you might have reacted with frustration, perhaps blaming the cat, or even feeling as though the universe conspired against you. However, Stoic philosophy offers a different perspective. As the legendary Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This insightful observation reminds us that often it's not the external events themselves that cause us distress, but rather our interpretation of them. Indeed, life is rife with unpredictable occurrences. Teas spill, cats act out, and Wi-Fi connections falter. Yet amidst these inevitable challenges lies a profound truth. We possess the power to choose our response. In the face of adversity, Stoicism encourages us to exercise agency over our reactions. Instead of allowing ourselves to be consumed by frustration or despair, we can choose to adopt a more resilient mindset. Rather than dwelling on the negative implications of a spilled cup of tea or a malfunctioning Wi-Fi connection, we can embrace the opportunity for humor and adaptation. After all, it's not the cold pizza or the disrupted Zoom call that disturbs us. It's our interpretation of these events. By shifting our focus from external circumstances to our internal responses, Stoicism empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Rather than allowing ourselves to be at the mercy of external forces, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and equanimity. In doing so, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of anxiety and frustration, choosing instead to embrace each moment with acceptance and serenity. Practicing Stoic principles in everyday life requires mindfulness and discipline. It involves recognizing the limitations of our control and redirecting our attention to the aspects of life where we have agency. While we may not be able to prevent tea from spilling or cats from misbehaving, we can choose how we respond to these situations. By embracing the Stoic mindset of focusing on the controllable and letting go of the rest, we cultivate a sense of inner freedom and resilience that enables us to thrive in the face of adversity. In essence, Stoicism offers us a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of life with courage and wisdom. By embracing the principle of focusing on what we can control, we liberate ourselves from the burden of worry and anxiety, choosing instead to approach each day with clarity and purpose. So the next time life throws a curveball your way, remember the words of the Stoics: focus on your own choice of thoughts and actions, and let go of the rest. 2. Remember you will die. Contemplating mortality is a sobering yet profound practice that has been embraced by the Stoics throughout history. The acknowledgement of our inevitable demise serves as a powerful reminder to live with intention and purpose, freeing ourselves from the shackles of trivial concerns and allowing us to focus on what truly matters in life. The first Stoic principle that aligns with this contemplation is the idea of living according to nature. Stoicism teaches us to align our actions and thoughts with the natural order of the universe, recognizing the transient nature of human existence. By embracing this principle, we gain a deeper understanding of the impermanence of life, motivating us to make the most of our time and prioritize what truly brings us fulfillment and meaning. Another Stoic principle that resonates with the contemplation of mortality is the notion of controlling our perspective. While we cannot control external events or the inevitability of death itself, we have the power to choose how we perceive and respond to these realities. By shifting our perspective from fear and anxiety to acceptance and gratitude, we can cultivate a sense of peace and equanimity in the face of life's uncertainties. Managing expectations is yet another Stoic principle that complements the practice of contemplating death. Stoicism teaches us to temper our desires and expectations, recognizing that attachment to outcomes beyond our control only leads to suffering. By adopting a mindset of detachment and acceptance, we can free ourselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations and find contentment in the present moment. Negative visualization, a technique employed by Stoics to imagine worst-case scenarios, also aligns with the contemplation of mortality. By envisioning our own death or the loss of loved ones, we gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life and the importance of cherishing each moment. This practice fosters gratitude and resilience, enabling us to face life's challenges with greater strength and fortitude. Reframing is another Stoic principle that can help us navigate the contemplation of death with grace and wisdom. Instead of viewing death as a source of fear or despair, Stoicism encourages us to reframe it as a natural part of the human experience. By embracing death as an inevitable and universal phenomenon, we can cultivate a sense of acceptance and peace, allowing us to live more fully in the present moment. Acceptance is perhaps the most fundamental Stoic principle that underpins the contemplation of mortality. Stoicism teaches us to accept the realities of life as they are, without resistance or judgment. By embracing the inevitability of death, we can release ourselves from the grip of fear and anxiety, allowing us to live with greater authenticity and courage. The Stoic principles of living according to nature, controlling our perspective, managing expectations, negative visualization, reframing, acceptance and contemplating death offer valuable insights into how we can stress less about things that don't matter. By embracing these principles, we can cultivate a sense of peace, purpose, and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. So, remember your mortality and let it guide you in living a life of intention, meaning, and fulfillment. 3. Recognize life's natural cycles. Loss, in its myriad forms, punctuates the human experience with a poignant ache, a pang that reverberates through the chambers of the heart. Whether it's bidding farewell to a cherished possession, a fond memory, or a beloved soul, the sting of separation cuts deep, leaving behind a void that seems impossible to fill. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic philosopher, astutely observed, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. In the grand tapestry of existence, the concept of loss finds resonance in the eternal rhythm of creation and dissolution, of endings and beginnings. Just as the mighty oak sheds its leaves in the embrace of autumn, only to sprout fresh foliage in the embrace of spring, so too does life unfold in a perpetual dance of transition. Each ending begets a new beginning, each departure paving the way for a new arrival. It is the natural order of things, the ebb and flow of the cosmic symphony. Stoicism, with its profound insights into the human condition, offers a perspective that is both sobering and liberating. Rather than recoiling from the inevitability of loss, Stoicism beckons us to embrace life's impermanence with a spirit of equanimity and acceptance. It is a call to relinquish our attachment to the ephemeral and embrace the transient nature of existence. Indeed, every moment is a fleeting brushstroke on the canvas of time, every experience a chapter in the ever-unfolding narrative of our lives. To cling desperately to what was is to deny the inherent fluidity of the universe, to imprison oneself in the shackles of nostalgia and regret. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to greet each moment with open arms, to savor its sweetness without grasping, and to bid it adieu with a heart unburdened by sorrow. In the face of loss, Stoicism offers a roadmap for navigating the tumultuous seas of grief and sorrow. It reminds us that while pain is inevitable, suffering is optional, a product of our attachment to that which is no more. By cultivating a mindset of detachment and acceptance, we can transcend the grip of grief and find solace in the knowledge that all things must pass. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to derive meaning from our experiences, no matter how bittersweet they may be. In the crucible of loss, we are forged anew, our souls tempered by the fires of adversity. Each parting, each farewell, becomes a lesson in resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul. Indeed, every loss is an opportunity for growth, a chance to shed the old and embrace the new. Just as the phoenix rises from the ashes of its former self, so too can we emerge from the crucible of loss, transformed and renewed. It is through the process of letting go that we discover the true essence of our being, the core of our strength and resilience. At its core, Stoicism invites us to adopt a perspective of gratitude and reverence for the ever-changing tapestry of life. It is a call to live fully in the present moment, to cherish each fleeting breath as a precious gift. For in the final analysis, it is not the length of our days that defines us, but the depth of our experience, the richness of our connections, and the legacy of love that we leave behind. Indeed, every sunset heralds the dawn of a new day, every loss a prelude to a new beginning. In the grand symphony of existence, nothing is ever truly lost, for each departure is but a prelude to a joyous reunion. And so, let us heed the wisdom of Stoicism and embrace life's impermanence with open arms. Let us live fully, love deeply, and let go gracefully, knowing that in the end, all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. 4. Practice negative visualization. As mentioned, negative visualization, a technique used by the Stoics to imagine worst-case scenarios, is also suitable for contemplating death. This technique is also applied to all aspects of life. The practice of imagining worst-case scenarios is a powerful tool that can help us prepare mentally for life's inevitable challenges and uncertainties. By regularly reflecting on our fears and visualizing the loss of what we hold dear, whether it's our job, reputation, possessions, or loved ones, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for what we have and build the mental resilience needed to navigate adversity with grace and strength. When we imagine worst-case scenarios, we confront our deepest fears and anxieties head-on. We allow ourselves to explore the possibility of loss and acknowledge the potential impact it could have on our lives. While this process may initially evoke feelings of discomfort or unease, it ultimately serves as a form of mental preparation, equipping us with the emotional tools needed to cope with adversity should it arise. Regularly reflecting on what we fear losing allows us to confront these fears in a controlled and intentional manner. By shining a light on our vulnerabilities, we gain a clearer understanding of what truly matters to us and why. This introspective process can help us prioritize our values and relationships, ensuring that we invest our time and energy in pursuits that align with our deepest desires and aspirations. Visualizing the loss of what we hold dear may seem daunting, but it is a crucial step in building mental resilience. By mentally rehearsing how we would cope with various worst-case scenarios, we prepare ourselves to face adversity with courage and fortitude. This visualization process allows us to envision ourselves navigating challenges successfully, reinforcing our belief in our ability to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. One of the key benefits of imagining worst-case scenarios is the perspective it provides. When we confront our fears and visualize the loss of what we hold dear, we gain a newfound appreciation for the things we often take for granted. We come to recognize the fragility of life and the impermanence of our possessions and relationships, prompting us to cherish each moment and savor the blessings we have been given. Moreover, by mentally preparing for the worst, we empower ourselves to face adversity with resilience and determination. Rather than being paralyzed by fear or overwhelmed by uncertainty, we approach life's challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose. We recognize that while loss and hardship are inevitable, our ability to endure and persevere is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Ultimately, the practice of imagining worst-case scenarios serves as a form of mental training, enabling us to build the resilience and fortitude needed to navigate life's ups and downs. By confronting our fears and visualizing the loss of what we hold dear, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the blessings in our lives and strengthen our ability to cope with adversity. So, dare to imagine the worst, for in doing so, you empower yourself to embrace life's challenges with courage, grace, and resilience. 5. Embrace the present moment. In today's fast-paced world, where notifications bombard us every second and our minds race faster than our internet speed, it's all too easy to lose sight of the present moment. We find ourselves constantly preoccupied with the past or future, overlooking the beauty and significance of the now. However, the wisdom of Stoic philosophy reminds us to cherish the present moment as a precious gift. Marcus Aurelius, the esteemed Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized the importance of nurturing the present moment. He urged us not to let the future disturb us, as we will inevitably arrive there if we focus on nurturing our present experiences. In a world filled with distractions and obligations, this teaching serves as a poignant reminder to slow down, take a breath, and appreciate the richness of our current reality. Think back to those moments when you were physically present but mentally absent, walking in the park while lost in tomorrow's tasks, or attending family dinners while dwelling on past regrets. These experiences are all too familiar in today's hyper-connected world, where our minds are constantly pulled in multiple directions. However, the Stoics encourage us to break free from this cycle of distraction and embrace the present moment fully. Being present isn't just about being physically there, it's about wholeheartedly experiencing life in all its richness and depth. It's about savoring the simple pleasures, such as enjoying a delicious meal, engaging in meaningful conversations with loved ones, or feeling the gentle caress of the wind on our face. When we let go of yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's anxieties, we open ourselves up to the beauty and wonder of the present moment. In the grand tapestry of life, it's the little moments stitched together that define our happiness and fulfillment. It's the laughter shared with friends, the warmth of a loving embrace, or the serenity found in nature's embrace. These are the moments that truly matter, and they are happening right now, waiting to be embraced and savored. Practicing mindfulness and presence is not always easy, especially in a world filled with distractions and pressures. However, by incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment and live with greater clarity and intentionality. One way to cultivate presence is through mindfulness meditation, a practice that encourages us to focus our attention on the present moment without judgment. By regularly setting aside time for meditation and reflection, we can train our minds to be more attuned to the here and now, allowing us to experience greater peace and contentment in our lives. Another powerful tool for fostering presence is gratitude practice. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude that anchors us in the present moment. Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply pausing to give thanks, expressing gratitude helps us recognize the abundance that surrounds us each day. Marcus Aurelius's timeless wisdom reminds us of the importance of living in the present moment. In a world filled with distractions and worries, embracing the now allows us to experience life more fully and deeply. By letting go of past regrets and future anxieties, we can savor the little moments that bring us joy and fulfillment, creating a life of meaning and purpose. So, take a moment to pause, breathe, and appreciate the beauty of the present moment. It's where true happiness resides. 6. Live according to nature. Change is an immutable facet of existence, akin to the seamless transition of seasons. As winter yields to spring, so too do our lives evolve through periods of transformation and flux. Winter's frost melts to give spring its bloom. Yet, how we navigate these shifts and respond to their challenges can significantly influence our personal growth and emotional well-being. Stoic philosophy, with its profound insights into acceptance and alignment with the natural order, offers a rich tapestry of wisdom for traversing life's ever-changing terrain. Epictetus emphasized the primacy of our response to life's vicissitudes over the circumstances themselves. His immortal words, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," encapsulate the essence of Stoic resilience. Rather than lamenting or resisting change, Stoicism exhorts us to confront it with an attitude of equanimity and acceptance. In the grand symphony of existence, life unfolds much like the meandering course of a river. Just as the River Thames charts its course through diverse landscapes, so too does our journey through life present us with myriad twists, turns, and unforeseen obstacles. Struggling against the current of change only serves to exhaust our spirits and diminish our capacity for inner peace. Instead, embracing the natural ebb and flow of life affords us a sense of liberation and tranquility amidst the ceaseless flux. Consider the construction of Rome, a monumental endeavor that spanned centuries and generations. Each brick laid, each edifice erected was a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Likewise, our lives are ongoing works of art, with each challenge and adversity contributing a unique brushstroke to the canvas of our existence. Rather than viewing setbacks as impediments to progress, Stoicism invites us to perceive them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Living in harmony with nature, as advocated by the Stoics, entails embracing the inherent order and rhythm of the cosmos. Much like the changing of seasons, life unfolds according to its own cadence and tempo. Resisting this natural progression only serves to breed discontent and frustration. By surrendering to the wisdom of nature, we can find solace and serenity amidst the turbulence of existence. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. This principle enjoins us to embrace all facets of our lives, both favorable and adverse, as integral components of our journey. By cultivating a profound appreciation for the richness of experience, we can learn to greet each new challenge with equanimity and resilience. Moreover, Stoicism exhorts us to direct our focus and energy towards that which lies within our control. The choices we make, the actions we take, and the attitudes we adopt. Worrying about circumstances beyond our sphere of influence is a fruitless endeavor that only serves to erode our peace of mind. Instead, by channeling our efforts into the present moment, we can cultivate a sense of empowerment and agency over our lives. In essence, Stoicism offers a timeless philosophy for navigating the complexities of life with grace and fortitude. By embracing change, accepting the natural order of things, and focusing on what is within our purview, we can cultivate a profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment amidst life's ever-changing panorama. As we embark upon our individual odysseys, let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics and strive to harmonize with the rhythm of existence, embracing each moment with grace and resilience. 7. Detach from external validation. In the age of social media, where likes, shares, and comments reign supreme, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation to affirm our self-worth. However, Stoic philosophy offers a powerful antidote to this modern dilemma, reminding us that true validation comes from within. Epictetus astutely observed that it is not real problems themselves that trouble us the most, but rather our imagined anxieties about them. In the context of social media, this insight is particularly relevant. We often find ourselves overly concerned with the number of likes our posts receive or the reactions they elicit from others. However, Stoicism teaches us to recognize the futility of placing our value and happiness in the hands of external validation. Imagine this scenario. You've just shared a thought-provoking post on social media, eagerly awaiting the validation and approval of your peers. However, as time passes, you notice that the post receives minimal engagement, few likes, no shares, and perhaps a negative comment or two. In the past, this might have led to feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt, as if your worth were contingent upon the approval of others. But Stoic wisdom offers a different perspective. Instead of seeking validation from external sources, Stoicism encourages us to find validation from within ourselves, rather than measuring our self-worth by the arbitrary metrics of online popularity. We are urged to turn inward and assess our value based on our personal values, actions, and character. For example, imagine reflecting on the post that received minimal engagement. Instead of allowing yourself to be consumed by disappointment or frustration, you pause to consider the content of the post itself. Did it align with your values? Did you express yourself authentically and honestly? If the answer is yes, then your worth remains intact, regardless of the external response. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us that we are the ultimate arbiters of our own worth. While others may offer praise or criticism, their opinions are merely reflections of their own perceptions and biases, not definitive judgments of our value as individuals. By embracing this mindset, we free ourselves from the shackles of external validation and reclaim our autonomy and self-esteem. Consider another scenario. You receive a snide comment or negative message in your direct messages. In the past, this might have triggered feelings of anger or insecurity, prompting you to question your worth or retaliate in kind. However, through the lens of Stoicism, you recognize that the opinions of others do not define you. Instead of allowing yourself to be affected by the negativity of others, you respond with grace and composure, secure in the knowledge of your own worth and integrity. Perhaps you choose to ignore the comment altogether, recognizing it as a reflection of the sender's own insecurities rather than a valid critique of your character. In essence, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a sense of inner validation, a deep-seated confidence and self-assurance that transcends the fleeting whims of external opinion. By anchoring ourselves in our personal values, actions, and character, we build a solid foundation of self-worth that cannot be shaken by the vicissitudes of social media or the judgments of others. Moreover, by freeing ourselves from the relentless pursuit of external validation, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of fulfillment and authenticity. Instead of seeking validation from others, we derive satisfaction from living in alignment with our values and principles, regardless of external praise or criticism. Ultimately, Stoicism offers a timeless antidote to the perils of seeking external validation in today's digital age. By embracing the philosophy's teachings and cultivating a sense of inner validation, we can reclaim our autonomy, self-worth, and peace of mind in a world increasingly dominated by likes, shares, and comments. 8. Manage your expectations. The Stoic philosophy offers profound insights into the nature of expectations and their impact on our well-being. In today's fast-paced world, where we are bombarded with images of success and happiness on social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of building unrealistic expectations about life and others. However, the Stoics warn us against this tendency, advocating instead for a mindset of acceptance and equanimity in the face of life's uncertainties. Consider the example of Sarah, a recent college graduate embarking on her career journey. With high aspirations and ambitious goals, Sarah eagerly enters the job market, envisioning a smooth transition into her dream job at a prestigious company. Armed with a stellar resume and glowing recommendations, she feels confident in her abilities and expects to land her ideal position quickly. However, as weeks turn into months without any job offers materializing, Sarah's confidence begins to wane, and she experiences feelings of frustration and disappointment. Despite her best efforts and qualifications, she finds herself facing rejection after rejection, leading her to question her worth and abilities. In this scenario, Sarah's expectations play a significant role in shaping her emotional experience. By fixating on a specific outcome, securing her dream job, she sets herself up for disappointment when reality doesn't align with her expectations. However, if Sarah were to adopt a Stoic mindset, she might approach her job search with a different perspective. Instead of placing undue emphasis on external validation and outcomes beyond her control, Sarah could focus on what is within her power, her efforts, attitude, and resilience. Rather than measuring her success solely by landing her dream job, she could view each job application and interview as opportunities for growth and learning, regardless of the outcome. Moreover, the Stoics teach us to let go of attachments to specific outcomes and embrace the present moment. Sarah could practice gratitude for her current circumstances, recognizing that setbacks and challenges are inherent parts of life's journey. By releasing her attachment to a particular outcome, she frees herself from the burden of expectations and cultivates a mindset of acceptance and resilience. Another example that illustrates the Stoic approach to managing expectations is the experience of Alex, a devoted athlete training for an upcoming marathon. With months of rigorous training and preparation behind him, Alex feels confident in his ability to perform well in the race and achieve his desired time goal. However, on the day of the marathon, unexpected factors come into play: a sudden change in weather, muscle cramps, or unforeseen obstacles along the course. Despite his meticulous planning and preparation, Alex finds himself struggling to meet his performance expectations, leading to feelings of frustration and disappointment. In this scenario, Alex's attachment to a specific outcome, the attainment of his time goal, exacerbates his emotional response to the race day challenges. However, if Alex were to adopt a Stoic mindset, he might approach the marathon with a different perspective. Instead of fixating on his desired time goal, Alex could focus on the process of running the race to the best of his ability, regardless of external factors beyond his control. By embracing the Stoic principle of accepting what is within his power and letting go of attachments to specific outcomes, he frees himself from the tyranny of expectations and cultivates a mindset of resilience and equanimity. Moreover, Alex could practice negative visualization, a Stoic technique that involves imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare oneself mentally for adversity. By visualizing potential challenges and setbacks, Alex builds the mental resilience to handle whatever obstacles arise during the race, knowing that he has the inner strength to persevere. In essence, the Stoic philosophy of managing expectations offers timeless wisdom for navigating life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. By letting go of attachments to specific outcomes and embracing a mindset of acceptance and equanimity, we can find peace and contentment in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. Through practice and reflection, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of our own worth and agency, freeing ourselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations and finding fulfillment in the journey itself. 9. Seek growth in adversity. Challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience, testing our resilience and character at every turn. Who hasn't faced a challenge? Whether it's facing a difficult boss at work, struggling to make ends meet with a mountain of bills, or enduring the daily frustration of public transportation delays, life presents us with countless obstacles to overcome. However, the Stoic philosophy offers a powerful perspective on adversity, encouraging us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Consider the example of Emily, a young professional navigating the competitive world of corporate finance. Despite her best efforts and dedication, Emily finds herself facing constant criticism and micromanagement from her boss, leaving her feeling demoralized and undervalued. Frustrated by the situation, Emily begins to question her abilities and worth, wondering why she seems to be facing more challenges than her colleagues. In this scenario, Emily's initial response to adversity is one of frustration and self-doubt. However, if she were to adopt a Stoic mindset, she might approach her challenges with a different perspective. Instead of viewing her difficult boss as a hindrance to her success, Emily could see him as a teacher, offering valuable lessons in patience, resilience, and self-assertiveness. By reframing her perspective and focusing on the lessons inherent in her adversity, Emily can transform her experience into an opportunity for personal growth and development. Rather than allowing herself to be defined by external circumstances, she can cultivate inner strength and resilience, knowing that each challenge she faces brings her one step closer to becoming the person she aspires to be. Moreover, Emily could practice negative visualization, a Stoic technique that involves imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare oneself mentally for adversity. By visualizing potential challenges and setbacks, Emily builds the mental resilience to handle whatever obstacles arise in her professional life, knowing that she has the inner strength to persevere. Another example that illustrates the Stoic approach to facing challenges is the experience of James, a recent college graduate struggling to find employment in a competitive job market. Despite his best efforts and qualifications, James finds himself facing rejection after rejection, leading to feelings of frustration and self-doubt. In this scenario, James's initial response to adversity is one of despair and hopelessness. However, if he were to adopt a Stoic mindset, he might approach his job search with a different perspective. Instead of viewing rejection as a reflection of his worth or abilities, James could see it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. By reframing his perspective and focusing on the lessons inherent in his adversity, James can transform his experience into an opportunity for personal and professional development, rather than allowing himself to be defined by external circumstances. He can cultivate resilience and determination, knowing that each rejection brings him one step closer to finding the right opportunity. Moreover, James could practice gratitude for his current circumstances, recognizing that setbacks and challenges are inherent parts of life's journey. By embracing the Stoic principle of accepting what is within his power and letting go of attachments to specific outcomes, he frees himself from the burden of expectations and cultivates a mindset of acceptance and resilience. Seneca once proclaimed, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Think of challenges as life's personal gym sessions for your soul. When hurdles appear, instead of asking, "Why me?" ponder, "What's this teaching me?" Every adversity carries a lesson, a potential for growth. It's just a matter of perspective. If Stoics were around today, they'd probably say, "Bring it on." In essence, the Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom for navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. By embracing adversity as a natural part of the human experience and focusing on the lessons inherent in each challenge, we can cultivate inner strength, resilience, and self-confidence. Through practice and reflection, we can transform adversity into opportunity, knowing that every challenge we face brings us one step closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. 10. Cultivate inner riches. In an age of opulent Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok feeds and the constant show of affluence, it's easy to equate happiness with material gains. Yet Seneca remarked, "It's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." True wealth isn't about the latest gadgets or designer labels. It's the contentment of the soul, the richness of experiences, the treasure of memories. The Stoics remind us that while it's okay to enjoy life's luxuries, one shouldn't be enslaved by them. For in the end, it's the stories we've woven, not the possessions we've accumulated, that truly matter. In today's world, the pervasive influence of social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok has magnified the allure of material wealth and external validation. Countless posts showcase luxurious lifestyles, extravagant purchases, and glamorous experiences, creating a pervasive narrative that equates happiness with material possessions. However, the Stoic philosophy offers a profound counterpoint to this narrative, reminding us that true wealth resides not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the richness of our inner lives and experiences. Consider the example of Emily, a young professional who finds herself caught in the relentless cycle of comparison and envy fueled by social media. As she scrolls through her Instagram feed, she's bombarded with images of exotic vacations, designer wardrobes, and lavish parties, leaving her feeling inadequate and dissatisfied with her own life. Despite her achievements and successes, Emily can't shake the feeling that she's somehow falling short of the idealized lifestyles she sees online. However, if Emily were to embrace the Stoic principle of detachment from external validation and material possessions, she might approach her relationship with social media with a different perspective. Rather than measuring her worth and happiness based on external markers of success, she could focus on cultivating contentment and gratitude for the richness of her own life. By practicing gratitude for the abundance in her life and recognizing the intrinsic value of her relationships, experiences, and personal growth, Emily can begin to free herself from the trap of comparison and envy. Instead of seeking validation and fulfillment in fleeting moments of external validation, she can find true wealth and happiness in the depth of her connections, the beauty of nature, and the joy of simple pleasures. Moreover, Emily could adopt the Stoic virtue of moderation, recognizing that true wealth is not found in excess, but in balance and harmony. By embracing a simpler and more intentional way of living, she can cultivate a sense of inner richness and fulfillment that transcends the allure of material possessions. Another example that illustrates the Stoic approach to true wealth is the experience of Daniel, a successful executive who has climbed the corporate ladder and amassed significant wealth. Despite his financial success and material possessions, Daniel finds himself feeling empty and unfulfilled, longing for a deeper sense of meaning and purpose in his life. In this scenario, Daniel's initial response to his sense of emptiness might be to seek solace in even greater financial success or material acquisitions. However, if he were to embrace the Stoic philosophy, he might realize that true wealth lies not in external possessions, but in the richness of his inner life and relationships. By practicing the Stoic principle of focusing on what truly matters most and cultivating a sense of gratitude for the abundance in his life, Daniel can begin to find fulfillment and meaning in his journey. Rather than seeking happiness in fleeting moments of material indulgence, he can discover true wealth in the depth of his connections, the pursuit of meaningful work, and the cultivation of inner virtues. Moreover, Daniel could practice the Stoic virtue of resilience, recognizing that true wealth is not measured by one's external circumstances, but by one's ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude. By embracing adversity as an opportunity for growth and learning, he can cultivate a sense of inner richness and contentment that transcends the ups and downs of external circumstances. In essence, the Stoic philosophy offers a timeless reminder that true wealth resides not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the richness of our inner lives and experiences. By detaching from the relentless pursuit of material gain and external validation, we can cultivate a sense of inner richness and fulfillment that transcends the fleeting pleasures of external wealth. Through practice and reflection, we can discover that the true treasure of life lies not in what we possess, but in the depth of our relationships, the beauty of nature, and the joy of simple pleasures. 11. Understand and accept fate. The Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on acceptance and resilience, provides invaluable guidance for navigating life's uncertainties and challenges. I'm not saying you should blindly accept everything, but Epictetus offers a profound insight into the nature of acceptance with his timeless wisdom. Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen. This simple yet profound principle underscores the importance of embracing life's unpredictability and finding peace in the face of adversity. Maya, a young professional who has meticulously planned every aspect of her career and personal life. Despite her careful planning and diligent efforts, Maya encounters unexpected setbacks and obstacles that threaten to derail her carefully laid plans. Frustrated and disheartened by the unexpected twists and turns of life, Maya finds herself struggling to accept the reality of her situation. In this scenario, Maya can draw inspiration from Epictetus's teaching on acceptance and resilience. Instead of resisting or resenting the challenges that life presents, she can choose to embrace them as opportunities for growth and learning. By adopting a mindset of acceptance and surrendering to the flow of life, Maya can cultivate inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. Moreover, Maya can apply the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within her control and letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. Rather than fixating on how she wished things had turned out, she can shift her focus to what she can do in the present moment to move forward constructively. By redirecting her energy and attention toward taking positive action and adapting to changing circumstances, Maya can empower herself to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Another example that illustrates the Stoic approach to acceptance and resilience is the experience of Jack, a small business owner who faces unexpected financial challenges due to external market forces. Despite his best efforts to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions, Jack finds himself struggling to keep his business afloat in the face of mounting debts and declining revenues. In this situation, Jack can turn to Stoic philosophy for guidance on how to navigate uncertainty and adversity. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong or lamenting the unfairness of his circumstances, he can choose to accept the reality of his situation and focus on finding creative solutions to address his challenges. By embracing the Stoic principle of resilience and perseverance, Jack can tap into his inner strength and resourcefulness to overcome obstacles and chart a new course for his business. Moreover, Jack can draw inspiration from the Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate, which encourages individuals to embrace all aspects of their lives, including the challenges and setbacks. By cultivating a mindset of acceptance and gratitude for whatever life brings, Jack can find meaning and purpose even in the midst of adversity. Rather than viewing his financial struggles as failures or setbacks, he can reframe them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Life, with its myriad complexities, is a blend of our efforts and the universe's designs. Sometimes, despite our best moves, the outcome isn't in our favor. But instead of being bogged down by what didn't go as planned, Stoicism nudges us to embrace what's on our plate. After all, the most captivating stories often emerge from the most unexpected turns. In short, the Stoic philosophy offers a timeless framework for cultivating acceptance and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. By embracing the principles of acceptance, surrender, and focus on what is within our control, individuals can find inner peace and strength even in the midst of adversity. As Epictetus reminds us, life is a blend of our efforts and the universe's designs, and the most captivating stories often emerge from the most unexpected turns. By embracing life's uncertainties with grace and resilience, we can navigate the ups and downs of life with courage and dignity. 12. Be of service to others. In the vast tapestry of existence, we find ourselves intertwined in a complex web of relationships and connections. Seneca's timeless wisdom rings true. We are all bound together in a partnership. This notion lies at the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes not only personal enlightenment, but also the uplifting of the community. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to recognize our interconnectedness with the world around us. It urges us to see beyond the confines of our individual existence and embrace our role within the larger community. In doing so, it highlights the profound impact that our actions can have on others and the world at large. In this world bursting with opportunities, each of us possesses the power to make a difference, no matter how seemingly insignificant our actions may appear. Whether it's extending a helping hand to a neighbor in need, dedicating time to volunteer for a cause close to our hearts, or simply being a source of support for a friend going through a rough patch, every act of kindness reverberates through the universe, leaving a lasting imprint on the lives it touches. Indeed, the essence of Stoicism lies not in the pursuit of individual success or happiness, but rather in the collective elevation of humanity. It reminds us that true fulfillment is found not in the accumulation of wealth or accolades, but in the service of others. By extending ourselves in service to those around us, we not only enrich their lives, but also imbue our own existence with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. In a world that often emphasizes competition and self-interest, embracing the Stoic principle of community upliftment offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to shift our focus from self-centered pursuits to the well-being of others, recognizing that our individual flourishing is intimately linked to the welfare of the collective. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate virtues such as compassion, empathy, and resilience, qualities that are essential for navigating the complexities of human existence. In extending kindness and support to others, we not only strengthen the bonds of community, but also nurture our own moral character, becoming better versions of ourselves in the process. Indeed, the ripple effects of our actions extend far beyond the immediate moment, shaping the course of our shared destiny. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to the ongoing evolution of society, creating a ripple effect that reverberates through generations to come. In embracing the Stoic ethos of community upliftment, we are reminded of our inherent capacity to effect positive change in the world. It is a call to action, an invitation to step beyond the confines of our comfort zones and actively engage in the betterment of society. Moreover, Stoicism challenges us to transcend the barriers of ego and self-interest, recognizing that true fulfillment is found not in the pursuit of individual gain, but in the service of something greater than ourselves. It calls upon us to harness our talents and resources for the betterment of humanity, recognizing that our collective well-being is intrinsically linked to our own. In a world fraught with division and discord, the principles of Stoicism offer a guiding light, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. It reminds us that, despite our differences, we are all bound together by a common humanity, and that by working together in harmony, we can overcome even the greatest of challenges. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us that our lives are not lived in isolation, but rather in concert with the lives of others. It reminds us that we are all part of a larger tapestry, a tapestry woven together by the threads of kindness, compassion, and mutual support. So let us heed the call of Stoicism and embrace our role as stewards of the collective good. Let us strive not only to thrive as individuals, but also to elevate others along the journey. For in doing so, we not only enrich the lives of those around us, but also find fulfillment in our own. 13. Reflect, review, and realign. In the frenetic pace of modern life, where every moment seems to be accounted for and every second meticulously scheduled, finding moments of pause and introspection can feel like a luxury beyond reach. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius, the venerable Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, so sagely remarked, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In the hustle and bustle of daily existence, it is easy to lose sight of this fundamental truth, that our inner world, the landscape of our thoughts and emotions, holds the key to our well-being and contentment. Regular reflection, like a well-polished mirror, offers us a glimpse into the depths of our souls. It is a sacred ritual, a moment of communion with the self, that allows us to untangle the intricate tapestry of our thoughts and feelings, to discern the patterns that shape our lives, and to chart a course towards greater fulfillment and meaning. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, it is akin to a system update for our lives, a chance to pause, recalibrate, and realign our paths with our deepest values and aspirations. Indeed, the practice of introspection is a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. By carving out moments of solitude amidst the chaos of daily life, we create space for introspection, for deep contemplation and self-examination. In these quiet moments, free from the distractions of the external world, we are able to turn our gaze inward, to probe the recesses of our minds with gentle curiosity and compassion. In the stillness of introspection, we confront ourselves, the sum total of our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences, with unwavering honesty and humility. We confront our fears and insecurities, our hopes and dreams, our triumphs and tribulations. We come face to face with the raw essence of our being, stripped bare of pretense and artifice. And in this sacred space of self-discovery, we find the courage to confront our inner demons, to wrestle with our doubts and uncertainties, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Moreover, introspection offers us a precious opportunity to learn from our mistakes and missteps, to glean wisdom from our failures and setbacks. By examining our actions and decisions with a critical eye, we gain invaluable insights into our strengths and weaknesses, our blind spots and biases. We come to understand the underlying motives and intentions that drive our behavior, and we learn to navigate the complexities of human nature with greater clarity and discernment. But introspection is not merely a tool for self-criticism or self-improvement. It is also a source of profound joy and gratitude. In the quiet moments of reflection, we pause to celebrate the small victories and accomplishments that punctuate our journey through life. We take stock of our blessings, the love of family and friends, the beauty of nature, the simple pleasures of everyday existence, and we offer thanks for the abundance that surrounds us. For true contentment and peace, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us, lean not in the pursuit of external pleasures or material possessions, but in the cultivation of a rich inner life, a life nourished by the fruits of introspection, self-awareness, and self-compassion. In understanding ourselves, our fears and desires, our strengths and limitations, we unlock the door to true freedom and fulfillment. Consider the example of a busy professional juggling a demanding career, familial responsibilities, and social obligations. In the midst of this frenetic whirlwind, finding time for reflection may seem like a luxury beyond reach. Yet, by prioritizing moments of introspection, this individual gains valuable insights into their priorities, values, and aspirations. They come to realize that amidst the cacophony of external demands, their inner voice, the whisper of intuition and wisdom, holds the keys to true fulfillment and happiness. Moreover, introspection offers us a precious opportunity to learn from our mistakes and missteps, to glean wisdom from our failures and setbacks. Consider the example of an entrepreneur who faces a series of setbacks in their business endeavors. Through introspection, they are able to examine their decisions and actions with a critical eye, identifying areas for improvement and growth. They come to understand that failure is not a sign of weakness, but rather an opportunity for learning and growth. Armed with this newfound wisdom, they forge ahead with renewed determination and resilience. But introspection is not merely a tool for self-criticism or self-improvement. It is also a source of profound joy and gratitude. In the quiet moments of reflection, we pause to celebrate the small victories and accomplishments that punctuate our journey through life. Consider the example of an artist who spends hours lost in the creative process, pouring their heart and soul into each brushstroke. Through introspection, they come to appreciate the beauty and significance of their work, finding fulfillment in the act of creation itself. For true contentment and peace, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us, lie not in the pursuit of external pleasures or material possessions, but in the cultivation of a rich inner life, a life nourished by the fruits of introspection, self-awareness, and self-compassion. In understanding ourselves, our fears and desires, our strengths and limitations, we unlock the door to true freedom and fulfillment. So, let us heed the wisdom of the ages and carve out moments of quiet reflection amidst the clamor of daily life. Let us take time to ponder upon our actions, to learn from our missteps, and to celebrate our victories, however small. For in the gentle embrace of introspection, we discover the true essence of our being, the radiant spark of divinity that resides within us all. And in this sacred space of self-discovery, we find the peace, contentment, and joy that we seek. As we bid adieu to this enlightening journey through the hallowed halls of Stoicism, it's evident that these timeless principles aren't about cultivating an emotionless facade or adopting an aloof demeanor. Rather, they serve as guideposts for fostering resilience, embracing the present moment, and leading lives of purpose and depth. In our fast-paced modern world, where chaos often reigns supreme, these age-old truths resonate more deeply than ever before. Indeed, the Stoic philosophy offers a treasure trove of wisdom that seems tailor-made for navigating the complexities of our frantic existence. From Marcus Aurelius' reflections on the impermanence of life to Seneca's insights into the nature of adversity, each Stoic gem shines brightly amidst the chaos, offering solace and guidance to those who seek it. But perhaps what is most remarkable about Stoicism is its timeless relevance. Despite being rooted in ancient wisdom, its principles remain as relevant and applicable today as they were centuries ago. In a world dominated by fleeting pleasures and superficial distractions, Stoicism serves as a beacon of clarity and purpose, a reminder of the enduring power of virtue and inner strength. Now, as we come to the end of our journey, I pose a cheeky little challenge to you, my delightful virtual companions. In the comments below, I invite you to share which of these Stoic gems resonated with you the most. Was it the sage wisdom of Seneca that struck a chord, or perhaps the Stoic resilience embodied by Marcus Aurelius? Let's kickstart this conversation and learn from each other's insights and experiences. But before you embark on your journey armed with this newfound Stoic wisdom, I have a humble request. If you found even a smidgen of value or enlightenment in our time together, I urge you to consider subscribing, giving this video a big thumbs up, and ringing that notification bell. Not for the sake of vanity metrics, but so we can continue this dance of wisdom sharing and growth together. After all, in the immortal words of Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one.